Someone keeps knocking on my 8th floor balcony door. Someone keeps knocking on my balcony door. Now, let me explain. I live in an average apartment, not great, not terrible. I've only been here a couple of months. I moved so I could be closer to my parents, who need more and more help in their old age. Honestly, this place was the cheapest option I could find. The neighborhood has always been a little sketchy, petty theft, break-ins, that kind of thing. That's why I chose the 8th floor. I figured, if someone wanted to rob me, at least they wouldn't be climbing 8 stories up to do it. That's what makes the knocking so unnerving. The balcony door is the sliding glass kind, thin enough that a strong person could probably shatter it. The first time it happened, I thought I imagined it, a soft tap tap tap, like knuckles against the glass. I froze in bed, waiting. Then it came again, louder. Knock. 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 I should mention something. When I was a kid, I used to doorbell ditch people. I'd come up with clever ways to do it, hiding in places so obvious nobody thought to check. I knew the thrill of being just out of sight while someone looked around, annoyed, thinking they were alone. That's exactly what this feels like. The knocking happens every few nights now. Always between 2 and 3 a.m. I've stopped sleeping much. I've checked the balcony, no footprints, no signs of anyone climbing. 8 floors up, there shouldn't be. Last night, though, I made the mistake of pulling the curtains open quickly after the sound started. Just once. There was nothing there. Nothing, except a faint smudge on the outside of the glass. A greasy oval, right about where a forehead would press if someone had leaned close to peer in. I scrubbed it off with shaking hands. Tonight, it's happening again. The knocking is sharper, more insistent. I haven't looked this time. I don't want to. But then I realized the rhythm, 3 short knocks, a pause, 2 more. My old signature. The one I made up when I was a kid. I freeze, listening. After a long silence, I hear footsteps, slow, dragging, moving away from the balcony. I almost convince myself it's over. Then my phone buzzes on the nightstand. A text from an unknown number. It just says, "Not as fun when you're the one being ditched, huh?" My hands are shaking when I glance at the balcony door, just for a second. The glass is dark, but I can see it, a long, still shadow pressed against the frame. Whoever, or whatever, it is never left.